Oh, do I have nobody here? What's up with that? Good morning, Craig.
Hey, Gina, how are you?
Peach Keen, you're in the dark.
There we go.
There you go, you're in the light. Nice to see you.
Same here. Yeah, what's happening this morning?
Uh, Coffee. I've been up for a long time. I did great
Gotcha.
yesterday. Yep. Like your purple that you got going on here.
Thank you. Yep.
Welcome.
So, got finished my coffee.
Ah, Starbucks
So,
is my favorite.
yeah, I used to love coffee.
hmm
Um, some years ago, about 6 years ago, I went vegan for like a year and a half,
I did too
and I
for
could,
not 6 years ago, but a long time ago. I went vegan too for a short while. Yeah,
yeah.
go on.
So I couldn't drink coffee.
Because
It
of the
it made
cream?
me sick, huh?
Really? Oh, because it
Yeah,
made you sick. Isn't it weird when you go vegan and things that you used to enjoy, your body's just like, no.
yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely. So I left it alone, and I just recently started back drinking it.
Welcome home.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? So, um, I still can't put a lot of sugar in it, so you know, put just a little sugar and a little bit of oat milk,
hmm
because I never used to use creamer anyway. Um,
That's savage. It
so
is. I've drank coffee my whole life. I can do coffee, no sugar, piece of cake. It has to have cream. I can't do like
gotcha.
black with sugar. I'm like, oh, it's like I need cream or of some sort. I don't even care what kind. Well, I do care. I hate those.
Yeah.
I call them liquid oil. You know what I'm talking about? Those creamers that are just the flavored things that you buy in the store that are in the,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's like liquid oil. And I'm like, that stuff is gross. Like I want some sort of oat milk, almond milk, milk, cream. You know what I mean? I want something that's like officially much more than oil in a can, oil in a bottle.
I
So
gotcha.
Cashew milk
Uh,
is good.
what is?
Cashew milk.
I haven't had cashew milk yet.
Oh, it's good.
Is it like I'm looking for one? I like the viscosity, the thickness. Does cashew
That
have that?
one's better.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because
okay.
Yeah.
yeah, some of them are just like really watery, and I'm like, oh, I don't care for that as much. So, all right, off the coffee subject. How the heck are you guys? And let's hear some good news. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
All right, let's hear some good news. All
So,
right. Oh, you go first then, Craig.
okay. So, my daughter texted me yesterday morning,
Mm-hmm.
and her and her husband had gone for the ultrasound.
Mm-hmm.
So she sent me two different texts with, the ultrasound. And I was like, wait a minute, what is this? And I was like, is it two? So she's carrying twins.
Oh,
Ooh,
Carrying twins?
Yeah, my
Your wife?
daughter.
Your daughter?
No, not my
he's
wife.
gonna be
No,
grandpa.
I'm done. No, my daughter.
congratulations.
Thank you.
I was
Oh,
always so fearful of that. I think it's great, but I was fearful of it.
Yeah, so I'm hoping everything goes well. Um, you know, so
hmm How far along is she now?
she's right at the 3 month mark.
Okay, cool
Yeah.
beans. Wow.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
20, what did you say, 20 something weeks? I don't remember. I don't know those weeks. you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you got to give it to me in months, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And tell me what day to be prepared by, you know? So,
absolutely.
yeah. Congratulations.
A lot of times
Thanks.
twins come early.
Yeah, a lot of
Really?
times.
You might get to be a
Yes.
grandpa
very.
earlier.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot earlier sometimes too.
Yeah.
So
All
the
right.
little babies just run out of room in there, man.
Yeah.
So anyway,
So,
congratulations. My good news, yesterday I was getting ready to sit down. I finished up my second chapter completely and I was getting ready to start with the third. And I'm this hotel, so I'm up on the 21st floor, overlook the entire city. The window goes clear across. It's like, it's gorgeous, right? And so I go to sit down. I taken a break in between second and third chapter. So I go to sit down and pull open, you know, everything. And I'm just like looking outside for a second. And all of a sudden I saw murmuration. Do you guys know what a murmuration is?
No.
No.
Kathy's looking at me like she's like it's on the tip of her tongue somewhere. It's when there's like 1,000 starlings in the sky and they go in patterns.
Oh, yeah. Those are so cool.
Oh my gosh. So this murmuration literally is going on right in front of me. It's two that swoop in together and they form a ball and then a ring and then it takes off like a ribbon across. And I know that I can see like at least because I know lived here. So I know it's at least a mile between one side and the other side that I can see. And it took off across the whole entire mile with the mountain in the background. And I was just like, wow. And it just made me stop for a second and think. And the third chapter, which in the beginning, when I'm writing, there's like, okay, where do I start? Right. And then it was just like, bam, this is where you start. You start right here and you start going right into it. And I was like, okay, it was very, very cool. So the third chapter is like the third class, chapter, whatever, is just like started pouring out. And I'm like, oh, yay. Anyway, that's my good news. I saw murmuration. I haven't seen one in a while. It was very cool.
Yeah, I've been watching for one and I haven't seen any lately, but of course it's hard to do that from the inside of your house. Sometimes.
True.
Sometimes, even though
There's a
your
cool-
hotel works.
There's a cool video of two girls kayaking in somewhere far north. I mean, it looks like cold country. It looks like really cold country. But anyway, and there's a gargantuan murmuration that literally as it's wheeling, it's turning black. Like this would just go from, you know, grays to silvers to, you know, to grays to silvers again. But this one's turning black and then going back into the silver when the birds are flipping. And it's a really cool one. So yeah. Anyway.
Well, my
Yeah.
good news is that last night my client called checking on the progress of the house, even though I'd already told her, and she wanted to talk about, I think in the end, she wanted to talk about becoming a realtor
Yay.
because I've been all along going, you're going to become a realtor when you're done with this, right?
Mhm.
You know, so she's interested and wants to find out more. I don't know if I want her to talk to you first or Gary. She's early on in it, but she is interested. She wants to know more information.
Cool
So,
beans. Whichever one you think is a better personality fit, just go that direction because it's good either way.
well, I kind of think you would be.
Okay, that's all cool. Whatever we can do to help you. Yep.
All right.
Yep. Cool beans. Oh, by the way, I'm signing two today. So I forgot about
Yay.
that part. Yeah, that is cool. One just called out of the blue. Both just called out of the blue. One guy texted me. He's like, I'm sorry it's so late. And it would have been if I was on the East Coast, but here it was like dinner time for most people. And I'm like, no, you're cool. What's up? He's like, I passed. And I'm like, all right, let's go. So anyway, all right, Bree, your turn.
The client I've been working with for about a year.
Uh-oh.
You know, I should know better. Bree has that one dead spot, man. I was talking to my husband last night. He was coming home. There you go. All right, you're back. Okay, this
Right. So got her pre-approved for a
Mhm.
construction loan. We're gonna sell her and we got her in the timeline. So we're gonna put her house on the market next couple of weeks. And then she's getting a manufactured home.
Mhm.
A steel manufactured home, in fact.
Mhm.
So we're gonna put her home in the market and find a lot and start the construction. So the listing will be soon. The buy will be in, because it's a construction loan, they'll be kind of like going forward.
Right. Those, there's a guy, they can build those pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they can slap them up in like nothing flat, even the steel ones. It's crazy. The steel ones are really cool because they can withstand everything practically, you know?
Yeah.
Through this client, I've learned everything about tiny homes, what do you call those?
Geodomes? The
Container
domes?
homes.
Okay.
Containers.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Tiny homes, container homes, Clayton pre-manufactured homes, and steel homes.
Yep. The thing with the tiny homes and the shipping container homes is a lot of zoning doesn't like them. And so you really got to fight and work up against that with the cities. And it's kind of crazy because the affordability of those is sky high, you know, literally
Right.
sky high. And I can't imagine tiny homing up north, but anywhere in the south where you can do a lot of living outside, I can imagine tiny homing, and I would think it would be a good alternative.
Yeah, and I have a friend of mine that owns a tiny home park,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a little bit too far out for my client.
Gotcha. Man, you have
But,
so many options for affordable housing and to be able to get people into stuff. I mean, you really, really do. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm learning all about like the permits and, so, oh, Jesus.
Yep,
That's pretty awesome.
it is. Congratulations. All right,
Thank you.
challenges. Who we got where?
Oh, I'm always my biggest challenge, so nothing's changed on my end. I can see about a third of my, maybe a little more, maybe a half of my dining room table.
Nice. That's some progress. Nice. All right. Who's got some challenges otherwise?
Legion.
Yep. And how many and what are you doing and where are you carving it out and what are you saying?
So I've got quite a few in the hopper that are like sphere and that are
And that are what? You've quite a few in the hopper that are sphere and quite a few that are what?
credit worthy.
Yes.
So I have one, like just staying in contact. Like I need to put them
You need to put them into,
a more formal drip campaign.
okay. Okay. Is it built?
So
Drip-
what?
Is your campaign built?
No.
I'm gonna go with that's a no. Okay. All right. When, let's do this actually. If all those people had been dripped on all along, do you think that they might be ready and popping sooner?
Some of them, yes.
How many roughly do you think? Just conservative.
How about 7 or 8
8. Okay. What's your average commission?
after split
Yep.
or before split?
After. Let's do after. Let's go really conservative. Because you'll cap at 8 anyway, so these numbers will blow you out of the water. But what's
I'm like 2,000 from capping. Let's say 8,000.
8K? Okay, so it's $64,000 that would be on your plate.
Oh Lord.
Thank you. Okay, how long do you think it would take you to get the drip campaign and get everybody assigned onto it?
I need,
Ballpark,
I know. I don't know. Let's say 3 weeks to a month.
3 weeks to a month to get it all built out and everybody assigned to it? Oh, Bree, you're
It
killing
kind
me.
of looks like that's the exact face she's
Exactly. Okay, well, all right. So out of curiosity, you two, is there
Right.
Okay, you came back. I think you're back, but your face isn't back yet. But it's a great face. You're very fierce. Nope. All right. Are there drip campaigns, y'all, already built in KV Core? Like completely built that we can put people on?
I'm not sure.
I think
I
so.
think
I
so.
th-
I think there are
Yeah.
too. Okay, Bree, are there drip campaigns already built in KV Core you can put people on?
I need that. You know what? I need to time block looking into that.
Okay, how long would that take you to dig into there and see if there's campaigns in there that you like?
A week.
A week to time block out to look at the campaigns?
Oh, it's a time block out. No, I can literally. What's today? Time block today and tomorrow.
Okay, to look at the campaigns and see if there's one in there that you like.
Right.
Okay, are your people hashtagged right now to where you can mask them? There's no hashtagging. So you would have to go in kind of individual and put them on it. Is anybody in your KV Core on any follow-up plans at all? Drip campaigns?
New construction. When
New
I
construction,
did
yes.
Braden
Put them in.
Kinder.
Okay, perfect. So the rest of them aren't hashtagged or aren't anything. What if would you just put them all on a drip campaign now and just
Mhm.
got them with something? How long would that take you to mass do that?
A week.
Does it take a week to mass assign? Does anyone know on KV Core?
Oh, mass assign? Oh,
Yeah,
I don't
mass
know.
assign.
Mm-mm.
Right.
I think you
I
can,
guess not.
I think, can't you mass assign?
I think there's a box that you just click everyone, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And you could put them in a drip
Oh.
campaign in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so what if we put them on that? And then if you had to carve out time to hashtag people so you could, they're getting something, but you can move them off into another campaign, which they'll never know the difference anyway. Know what I mean? How much time could you carve out in like every day or I don't know your schedule, either a weekly block, a bigger block, or every day a shorter block, where you could just go in and start pulling up your people that are not hashtagged and start hashtagging them?
Right. Right.
When-
Okay.
Okay, but how much time can you devote to that? I don't care if it's 15 minutes, I don't care if it's an hour, I don't care if it's 5 hours, you know you.
I'll do
Hey.
like on a weekly basis or a daily basis.
Whatever works best with your schedule.
Let me do weekly.
Sure,
30 minutes.
a week, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, and you can carve that out and get that into your calendar today.
Yes. I
Okay,
can.
perfect. And then if you were just pulling up people in your database, like once everybody's assigned, because that's like a piece of cake, that should just be literally that should be like 1 30-minute session to find it and then just assign everybody to it that's not currently assigned. In the other 30-minute stretch, what would it take? Like, how many people do you, let's back up. How many people are in your database?
In KV Core or in spreadsheet?
Oh, good Lord. Let's start with KV Core.
Maybe 150.
Oh my gosh. How many people, how long would it take you to sign those 150 if you were just literally looking at them and throwing in hashtags?
Yeah,
I-
assign them.
I'm sorry, we lost you again. What? How long do you think it would take you if you were going to assign those 150 to a hashtag and then throw them onto a plan?
I guess 5 minutes if I both did it.
Well, yeah, and then if you're going back in and assigning specific plans, like once the drip campaign is going and then you go through and you look at everybody and you go, you know what, you're actually going to want the one that has to deal, one of Gary's ones, let's say. So I'm going to hashtag you that and I'm going to throw you on that one. With 150 people at a half-hour a week, you could probably get through that maybe 3 weeks tops at 50 and a half an hour. And that's like going through every single person and reading them to refresh, but
Right.
maybe faster. Okay, so everybody can get on a drip campaign this week or your first half-hour session, and then the rest of them in that. All right, backing up. How many people do you have on spreadsheets that are not in the KV Core?
600.
Okay, can you send that in to the person that will upload everything automatically for you?
Yes.
Who's the person? I forgot. I know.
I don't know. I know there's a person on KV Core that does it.
Ava can text Ava or email Ava or
Okay.
whatever, and Ava can let you know how to get that stuff mass assigned in KV Core.
Okay.
So when you get those masks assigned, if can you again take 5 minutes of your half hour and immediately get those 600 on drip campaign, and then spend your half hour a week until your database of 750 total then is all assigned out. But they're at
Okay.
least getting something. Okay, is a half hour a week at 2 hours a month total then, is that worth $64,000?
Yes.
That is the $64,000 question. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right. I love that. Get on that and get those people assigned in and get that stuff coming. It doesn't do us any good to, well, as you know, it's scrambling and hard, and our work is 10 times harder if we don't have the machines doing the work for us as much as they can, you
Right.
know?
I have to ask a question before you let us go.
You go
Because it's
for
getting
it.
close. ADHD.
Yeah.
You're ADHD. Brianna, are you as well?
She's sitting perfectly still right now.
No, she's thinking about it. I don't get the impression that you are, Craig.
I don't think so.
Okay. But I think maybe Brianna could be. The reason I'm asking is because
Hey, Bree, are you ADHD?
or some form of it.
Okay, Bree's frozen again. All right,
Yeah.
what you're
Am I
asking?
ADHD?
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
See? Okay, well,
I feel like
the
an
reason I'm
outsider.
asking, I'm sorry, Craig, what?
I feel like an outsider.
Well, I'm not either, so I don't think.
What are you
But-
looking for?
The client that I'm talking to that is thinking about becoming a realtor
Mhm.
is ADHD,
Yep,
and she's got a little one.
yes.
So part of her thoughts are around all of that, you know, the ADHD, the little one keeping her, you know, all over the place, and yet needing to have something to do.
Okay, so as far as that, Bree can answer about having little ones because she's got passels of the dang things.
Right, but you've been a realtor for a while too. So anyway,
Yep.
I'm just kind of,
So the ADHD part, I
Mhm.
think I think that ADHD benefits realtors in a huge way because it's much easier for us to shift all over the place with all this stuff coming at us.
Mhm.
So I actually look at it as a bonus and a benefit, and I don't look at, and we like new, and we like what's right in front of our face. So, you know, the client that's right in front of our face right now and the new one and another one in 30 days, you know, and another and another, and I think that lines up really, really well.
Mhm.
ADHD obviously is a spectrum, and I look at it, the best thing that I've ever heard about it is there's 3 types of attention that we have. I think I might have told you guys, like the flashlight and the floodlight. Did I tell you guys this?
I think
Breeze
so. We
picked
talked
on-
about
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that flashlight or that hyper focus, which is where ADHD, we have that really good usually. We can usually hyper focus in on stuff. It's just that flashlight swings around at everything that, you know, squirrel, that kind of thing, and then our focus shifts over. But because of that hyper focus, it's easier, I think, for me to, like, I'm doing this right now, and then I can hyper focus in on that thing. I mean, there's different degrees of it, and some people are really debilitated by it, but there's a ton of real estate agents, a ton, that are ADHD. And I think we're drawn to this for like it because we don't do well underneath the regular structure of a regular workforce and like cubicle stuff. Like it's just soul sucking for us.
I don't like cubicles either.
Well, good.
I need
Bree-
a window.
Okay, cube with a window. Every boss I've ever had when I was a team leader with Keller Williams would not give me the window place, and they put me on the inside. And they're like, no, we want you centrally located. And every time the power goes out, I'm like, bye. If I had a window, I could see, but you put me in the dark. I don't care if this has battery that could last 2 days, and it does. I'm leaving. Like, you put me in the dark, we're out of here. All right, Bree, life with kids and real estate.
So I color code everything, like in Google Calendar. So when I got into real estate and they're like time blocking, I was like, I'm time blocking everything.
Mhm.
So I literally will put in my calendar travel.
Travel time. I have travel time with mine too.
Yeah, so I'll go in and see how much time it's gonna take to get somewhere. I'll color code that. I'll color code my kids. And I took 2 years to realize.
Yeah, see, because one of the things that she's concerned about, that
The
It's a really bad day over there. I don't know what's going on.
she's
Clearly.
she's going different places today.
Yeah,
You're going
okay,
different places today. It's, your signal breaks up a lot today.
yeah. Okay, so you color coded everything and when you got in, including travel time and,
and myself.
Okay,
Oh, here I am. So I color code myself, so when I look at it, I can see balance.
gotcha.
okay.
All right.
One of her things was, she's never worked a job where she didn't have, wasn't a job. So she
Structure.
knows, she knows that structure. So
She's
that
gonna
was,
need structure.
yeah,
We need desperately, and the thing of it is we have to build it around it.
Mhm.
And that's part of why I'm like, lead generate for 3 hours, 1 hour follow up, then do your appointments. I only did appointments on Friday. I had to build all this structure around me. And as long as I have my structure, I'm great. Like even here, which is, it's taken me, I'm not as good when I move out of my office and places like that. And I've been on the road for a while now. But I still have the day starts at this time. I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. I still have that structure built around it because I can't function without it. I just can't.
right.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It just does not work.
Yeah,
With
so
the
we were
color
talking,
coding, my kids have a color, I have a color, and my different work responsibilities have a color. And it's a visual, so I'll look at it, I'm like, the colors are not balanced.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed, it took me 2 years to color code myself, but I had my kids in work, no downtime. And so now I'm working out, I'm, accounting for the travel time because that eats up. And so when I moved, that's one reason I moved closer in. I've gained 10 hours a week of my life back.
Mm-hmm.
And I was spending $800 a month on gas.
Oh,
And my kids weren't getting home till 7 o'clock at night.
oh my gosh. I cannot
So,
imagine spending that much on gas.
so I gained myself 10 hours a week. My kids have gained, I'm 10 minutes away from all my kids' activity. And the only travel I do is for real estate. And that's
Mhm.
not on an everyday, like going outside of the city. But I've gained more than 10 hours but anyway, my rent is higher, but my net is what I net is more. Because
right.
I'm not spending $800 a month on gas and I can do more work.
Right. Which
Makes
reminds me of what you just reminded me of something. Do you guys all have a day off? Where you don't?
I
work?
take the
No, I do.
weekends.
You do? Good.
Not officially, but I
So-
know I do. I build it in.
Okay, Craig, do you have a day off?
I take the weekends.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure that you guys had days off, a day or days off where it's just your time. If there's any issues with letting clients know that this is what I do, we had a big discussion about it yesterday and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Everybody, I mean, I have days off, don't get me wrong, but I forgot about when I was a real estate agent and building that in. So cool. I'm glad
Yeah.
you guys got some balance. All right. I am super looking forward to tomorrow. I know what I want to talk on, and I just got to figure out what cool thing to kind of do around it. But I know that there will be a homework assignment and I know what that is. So I got that much at least figured out. So
Was
And-
there
Wait a
one
minute.
that's canceled?
Yeah.
A wealth performance in November?
there's 3 that showed up as gone, and I don't know what those are and why they showed up, but
We
I
got one saying
that.
you were not doing it this Friday.
um
And I figured it was because you were on the road.
no, I got it. It's on here. So I'm not seeing, I don't see anything on my end. Let me find out from Ava what's going on. She might have canceled like Thanksgiving and the day after. maybe.
Mm-mm.
No, it was like
No, it
before
was-
that.
It was
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Okay.
It said the 28th.
Okay. That would be tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna make a note right now on Ava's board. Okay, I got it pulled up to find out what, why it's canceled and what's in there, and I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So whatever, we are doing well determiners tomorrow. And then I know that I won't do it Thanksgiving and I won't do it the day after. And then around the holidays also, we'll cancel some stuff around the holidays, but nope, we're
Right.
good. Yep, I pull
Right.
out tomorrow morning, but wealth determiners is at 5:30 and I'm not pulling out anywhere at 5:30, so.
So,
All right, y'all.
tell
Yeah.
me if you don't mind, Bree and Eugenia, give me some
Okay.
ideas. You can text me and let me know when you might be available to talk to,
Oh, I'll
her
just
name's
get you my
Amanda.
calendar.
all right.
I'll just have Ava get you my calendar. Do you have my calendar link?
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, I'll have Ava get you my calendar.
All right.
Okay, yep, you can book anytime on there that's open whenever, you always can, it's always that way.
Okay.
All right, bye,
Thank you.
y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.
You
You
too.
too.
Thank